I thought I would do another quick video to show today's price action. I actually made a post on Forex Factory this morning around this sort of area, and this is what I posted, saying personally I feel more comfortable looking for long opportunities until we see price fill in some of the inefficiencies created on the way down, which was here. See, this is the post I made on Forex Factory. You see, there was that quote. You see, it was at this point I was feeling, I wasn't comfortable looking for short trades after we'd seen price make such a move down yesterday, and the amount of inefficiencies that were left. Like, when price broke out of here, price never came back in to fill this area in. That this area hasn't been mitigated, and the same here. Price failed to come back and mitigate this area. You see here, we have price break out of this area from this bullish candle, and then it came back in and mitigated this area, and then went again, and then look, we get the break below here, and price hasn't been back in to fill this gap in. So I wanted to look for reasons to be going long rather than short this morning. So what I was basically looking for was a 15-minute close above this structure point. And then, I'd be looking for price to come back in between that black line and that black line, and then look for price action on the 1 minute to go long. You see, there's the 15-minute candle that made the low, and then I was looking at a break of this structure point. See, that's what it was looking like on a 1 minute chart. You see, we've made a higher low on a 1 minute chart. There's the higher low, higher high. After this higher high, we make a new higher high, so we got a higher low. So you see, for price to continue up, this low and higher low needs to hold. If this doesn't hold, then price isn't moving up from here. So we can see, what was it, 6:30 on the platform time. Price actually closed above this structure point, only just, but it was a close above. So if we look on the 1 minute chart now to see what price action we get between that point and the high here. It was, let's get that back in. See, there's the 15-minute candle. There's the 15-minute candle that made the low, and after that low, price failed to make a new low and broke this structure point. See, there's the M15 close above structure, was right there. That was 6:44. So what's that? 7:44, 7:45 this morning. And it's only just breaking above it, and then price came back in to test between these 2 points here, and you can see it, price just came straight through it. We get a bullish reaction then, but it's on the other side of the structure point and that M15 high there. You see, I can show you the difference. You see there we had price failing to make a new low yesterday, and it broke through this and then came back in and tested this area, and that's that area on the 1 minute. And I was saying yesterday, you get that immediate rejection. You see, compare that with the price action we got this morning. Look, price came straight through it before we even get any hint of bullish reaction. So you know, it's not a good it's not a good place to be going long. And we actually then get, you see, this low and higher low needs to hold. You know, for bulls to continue being in control, this low and higher low needs to hold, and we can see immediately it doesn't. So from this point, you could be looking to go short. Let's write this up on the 15 minute. See, there is the high. The high point. After this, price failed to make a new high. After there, price immediately turns around and we break through the low of this candle, and then we go to the left of it. You see, before we get to any significant area, you know, we get to this structure point. Price closes below the structure point, and then look, we get the price come back in to test between these two levels. So we look at that on a 1 minute chart now. You see here, we get, you see the difference in price action between price coming back into the test between these 2 points and price breaking through, closing the other side, because it was 8 o'clock, 8:14. There was price closing the other side. There, that's the 8 o'clock candle that closed the other side of this structure. So there it's 8:14. You can see we only just closed the other side of this structure, but you can see the difference. Price comes back and immediately rejects. You see the difference from this? Price comes back, just runs straight through it. Here price comes back in, look, an immediate rejection, and we make a lower low right there. And then we get price coming back in again, look, and another rejection. This time we don't get the lower low, and price comes back in, but look, we get, again, we don't, you see, we don't close higher than that point. We get through it with a wick, but we don't close above it, and again we get a rejection. So, you know, you could have been going short from this point, from this point, from there, or from here. I mean, that's the one that I like, that price action the best, and that's the 3rd time price has been back in and rejected out of here. So, you know, and now we've got to remember how far price has moved. You know, we're coming down, we're going short down here now. And now from this level, price has moved 80 pips. So would I be expecting to make 22 pips from here? I mean, it's erring on the side of caution, you know, going short from here, or let's say I went short from here, say 13, 14 pips. So, you know, from here, if I'd gone in short here, after all this price's run is now come down 80 pips, I'd be looking at maybe only looking for 12.5 pips, which it made here. I mean, I know this is in hindsight, and I might have held on to it. I mean, I'm either making 12.5 pips, or I'm getting out at break even, plus a couple of pips. But, you know, seeing as prices drop this amount, I'd, you know, and like I said, I'd be more interested in looking to go long than short. I would more than likely only be looking for 12.5 pips here. But after that happened, you know, we get the low, and then we get price failing to make new lows again. You see, after that candle formed, that's the candle that formed the low, price fails to make new lows. So you look to the left of that, and it's a, you know, an equal high. So the next candle, we've got to go all the way up here. So again, you know, price breaks out, closes above this high here, and then we get the close above here. I mean, for me, you know, it's too late to be looking for price to pull back to take a long after price has moved this far. And again, you know, we can see price goes on, makes the high, fails to make a new high, breaks through these lows, and price fails to come back and test this area. And, you know, this is where it gets interesting, because we can see this low. Price has now made a higher low on the 15-minute chart. See, we've actually closed above. This structure point. So this now becomes a protected low. You know, we've now got a switch in structure on a 15-minute chart to bullish. You see, I was looking at this, and what I wanted to see was price come back and test between these two candles here. But it didn't do it. See, it didn't quite get back in here. I mean, now, you know, we've broken this structure. This is going to be a strong area for bulls, for the buying now. So you get this bearish candle, this bearish candle. You know, again, anybody in the know, these two candles, there could well have been a lot of buying going on into these two bearish candles. So now I'd expect to see price reacting bullish from here. Let's mark it up on the 15. You see what happens now, that point actually turns black. Anywhere in there, I'd expect to see a strong bullish reaction now. You see these two 15 bearish candles. There was more than likely a lot of buying going on when price was dropping here. More than likely there was a lot of buying going on into it. So now I'm expecting to see a lot of, like I say, a bullish reaction. Price is going to go up. Then, you know, like I said, there'll be a strong bearish reaction, bullish reaction here. But for me now, it's too late in the day, really, because I've learnt my lesson with, you know, I don't like to take trades, enter trades after 4 o'clock UK time, 4 p.m. UK time. And what's it now? It's 20 past 5 here. I mean, like I said, this could well start to turn around. But you know, I don't know if this helps anyone to get an idea of you know, price action and what to look for. But you know, you can see here, you know, like I said earlier, you get this low, and then you get this higher low coming in on a 15-minute chart. What if we come down to 67? But you know, what's the range been today? See, today it's only been a 37 pip range, 38 pips. So it's, you know, it's a very small range. So you know, the shorts are offloading, probably loading up with long trades down here. You know, prices dropped that off, and you know, now we've come into a zone of buying. You know, it's cheap to buy, so there's probably been buy orders waiting down here, and prices come down into them, and now all the buy orders are being absorbed, eaten up, and then price will take off. You know, if that's what it's going to do. This is it. You know, we as retail traders, we don't really know. We can, you know, look for the clues, but we don't really know for certain what's happening. You know, we can make an educated guess, but at the end of the day, it's still only a guess. And like I said, I mean, now, I mean, to go long, you know, ideally what you want to see to go long now, because we can see the 1 minute chart has gone bearish, and the ideal thing to do is wait until if it's going to go long, is to wait for the 1 minute chart to transition to bullish. See, there is the structure point. It's only a minor structure point. But now to go long, you'd want to see price break above that point there. You see that area of balance there? Well, now if we get price pushing out and breaking above it, and then coming back in and testing the high of this somewhere in here, and then then we get a bullish engulfing candle, that would be you know, a good long. But like I said, for me, it's too late in the day. But it's, you know, it's going to be interesting to keep an eye on this. I mean, I'll close this video now, and I might come back to it later to see how this develops. Well, I will, you know, I will come back to this at either tomorrow or later today, after, you know, can see how prices reacted. Anyway, I'll end this video here. I mean, if you like the content that I'm providing, if you could hit the like button and subscribe, that would help me a lot. Okay, thank you. Bye.